Raise your hand if you have anxiety. Serious. Keep your hands up. Raise your hand if you have anxiety and or if you've ever been bullied. One extra one, good. Put your hands down. Notice that I had my hand raised when I was with you. Raise your hand now if you liked the show, if you had fun, or enjoyed watching or being part of it. I'm glad, that's awesome. Literally everyone, just about. Were you raise your hand too? I couldn't tell, okay. It was behind her head. I thought you were like the one guy like, nope, it sucked. Thank you. First of all, thank you very much for allowing me to do this and trust me enough to let me hypnotize you. The reason I asked if some of you are an anxious person or if you ever got bullied is because that was me. And I only say that because if you ever, for any reason, get bullied, I have one piece of advice that I started taking a month ago, and it's made me feel so much better. And it'll be a lot easier to understand and encapsulate this in yourself as an adult. Feel sorry for them. And here's why. No joke, every single bully that took me down in high school, and I was really small at that, so physically kind of took me down too. Everyone that emotionally and mentally took me down now works a job they hate, with a boss they wish they could kill, not literally. They just have lives they don't like. And literally one of them, who used to make the most fun of me, just reached out about 6 months ago and looked at me and said, how could you be stressed? How could you be anxious? You travel the United States. I've been from California all the way to New York. He's like, you perform, you do what you love, you make enough money to support yourself, you have a house, you have all these things, you have the life that you want. How could you be stressed? Because I have anxiety. That's just a thing. But we all have our own stuff. Just don't let someone else tear that down. And here's why they're tearing it down. They're jealous. And I know you probably heard that before. Raise your hand if you ever heard that before. They're jealous. Now, honestly, keep that hands up. I want a really honest answer from all of you. Keep your hands up if you believe it. Good. Because when I was your age, I didn't. And that's part of the reason I got anxiety really, really bad when I was at your age, at your point in life. But feel sorry for them because they wish they were with you on your journey or on a journey like yours. They wish they could have the life that you want. Any bully that puts you down is upset with their own life, whether it's because of home life, whether it's because of school life, whatever it is to them, feel sorry for them. And continue doing what you do. Because I tell you what, at 19 years old, I went to Vegas all alone. It's the first time I ever traveled the country by myself. And I was scared, and I was one of the youngest people in a group of 60. I'm now one of the only people from that group of 60, I think there's maybe 5 or 6 of us, that do this professionally. Other people took other jobs, they didn't know what to do. I'm fortunate enough to have gone and pushed myself and ignored my mom. Hi Mom, again. I didn't wear the jacket, are you happy? To be making enough money that I can support myself, and I'm also now helping my mother. She doesn't know yet, so I'm not gonna put this on YouTube. But a lot of the money I'm getting now, I'm actually putting aside for her because I want to get her a retirement home. But all my bullies work 2 to 3 jobs, minimum wage, can barely keep up with themselves. Now, if you have a part-time job, that's great, I applaud you. But don't let other people bring you down. One of the best things I've learned is to step away from it. And anxiety is a really weird thing because how many of you get anxiety for like the stupidest things? Right? Like, and here, for those of you who don't know what anxiety feels like, anxiety is going, like I was driving here, passing a cop, and the minute I see the cop, I just think, crap, what did I do? Anxiety makes you do that. Now you might be thinking, John, you were speeding. No, I was going 5 under and I thought I did something wrong. I was like, boom, I was like, I did something wrong, and I look at the cop and he's just like, it's so weird. Don't let those things control you. Let me tell you the biggest things I've learned. I've never taken the day psychology properly class-wise in my life. But any mental block, any emotional thing that you think is holding you back from achieving whatever it is you want to achieve, like me originally, I had no clue how to get into the high school market. I had no clue how to entertain you guys. And then I told myself, why would any of you care about me? Now you all raised your hand and said you liked the show. But I told myself in my mind, the subconscious, which stores your habits, I had negative wiring in my mind, and I would convince myself consciously, no one would care. And I did my first show, and I was surprised. I got a 5-star review, I got money for that month. It's really cool. I only have to work one day a week, and I love what I do. So if you ever feel like you can't do something, 2 pieces of advice right now. Stop giving a crap what they think. Seriously. they don't matter. You know why? Because they're not living your life, you are. Stop caring what they think and step away from them. Because if they're not supporting you, unless you're doing something that's obviously hurting yourself or someone else, why does their opinion matter? It doesn't. Separate yourself from them. I like you. You're shaking your head like, yeah, word up. Air high five, girl. Word. Just separate yourself from them. And then the second thing is, just take time to yourself and plan it out.